It's a return to the Barclays Premier League today. Sunderland are taking on Manchester United at the Stadium of Light. And the fans here probably a bit uneasy after their shock draw against Cardiff in the FA Cup last time out. That game will go to a replay at the Cardiff City Stadium. There's been also a change at the top of the table. Manchester City's win yesterday has actually propelled them above Manchester United and Liverpool to the top of the league. So, but obviously those two teams have their game in hand over them now, and Manchester United will be today. Well, for Louis van Gaal, questions will be asked of whether Louis van Gaal can take on the bigger teams, well, the smaller teams to a degree. For Sunderland, Pantilimon will start in goal with Jones, Yunus Kabul, former Tottenham man, Reed Van Gaal with defence, Rodwell plays with Milila, Buckley, Larn and Larson. I think it was Barini up front. Couldn't quite tell there. I guess we'll pick it up later. For United, David De Gea will start in goal with Valera, Chris Smalling, Yednev and Rose. Schneiderlin plays with Blind in the centre midfield backing, if you like. It's going to be Mata, Herrera, Depay, the midfield three. Rudy returns to the starting lineup up front by himself, hopefully for them not to sustain another injury, as Rudy has been hit with a couple more recently. And he's the guy to watch today. Wayne Rooney edging ever closer to that Premier League record and the record set by Bobby Charlton for Manchester United terms. He's closing in on it. There's 7 league goals for the season now. And one has to wonder whether Bobby Charlton's record will stand any longer the test of time, at least this season. Who knows? And Sunderland today, I do believe that the last time these two met, it was a Manchester United win. But obviously Manchester United have that game of the Champions League to be thinking about against Benfica. That's coming up rather soon now. Oh, Schneider into back pass to Barini. Yednev immediately clearing it up. Surprise inclusion on the bench should be Ben Pearson. He has played well recently. We're just going to find out that Herrera. And Herrera was going to be offside anyway. It was a good pass from Bruni. It was just Herrera is kind of a mile offside to a degree. So yeah, questions whether Louis van Gaal could really play with the smaller teams, if you like. With the shocking 4-0 defeat to Milton Keynes Dons just last season in the Capital One Cup. Here's Memphis. Going to cut in. Right start from Memphis. Pantilimon will punch it out. Going to be picked back up by Memphis. Unfortunately, the cross is going to be cleared away off the line. I believe that's Billy Jones on the ball. And picks it up the other side. And the long square balls by Sunderland here. Jones closed out by Memphis but keeps the ball. Here's Buckley for Sunderland. Surprise inclusion today. Spread ahead in front of Chris Smalling, but the ball is cleared on the play. To Yednev. There's Memphis again. He's really making Billy Jones work for the ball today. And Buckley has to. So it's a poor pass, by the way. Danny Rose. Did I think that Van Gaal is thinking about that replay at Cardiff City? And he probably won't be taking Cardiff so lightly last time. Manchester United weren't dominated, but they certainly Cardiff were the better team in that game. And this will find Danny Rose. Plenty of space here. It's a beautiful looking cross by Danny Rose. Wayne Rooney can't bring it under his control. Here's Wayne Rooney anyway. Tillermon. Jones. Barini. Also picked up by Schneiderlin. Manchester United need to win here today. Also put out by Yedlin. If it's going to be a corner. Also played back to Miliva. Yunus Kabul with the ball forward. Former Tottenham man, of course. Rooney. There'll be questions over Wayne Rooney. He's been able to play, although he has had a bit of recuperating time, if you like, after the injury sustained. I think he came back and got injured again. It was only an arm injury, though. I don't think it was anything to worry about. And Herrera. Wayne Rooney. Oh, what a goal! Wayne Rooney scores for Manchester United. It's another one for him. Herrera, beautiful hold-up play here. Great pass into Rooney. Oh, what a strike. And Wayne Rooney's 2016 just keeps getting better and better. That's a beautiful strike. Wonderfully controlled into the top corner. And Manchester United take the lead. And that is crucial. 8th goal of the season for Wayne Rooney as he edges ever closer to the Barclays Premier League record for Alan Shearer and Bobby Charlton for Manchester United. And will it stand the rest of the season, perhaps, if Wayne Rooney keeps scoring like this? And Manchester United looking to turn up the screw. Rooney finds Daley Blind. Blind's going to find Rooney back in the box. And he's going to head it away only as far as Danny Rose. Daley Blind. He's lining up a shot there, you could tell. Oh, here's Franco Barini. Barini's gone inside Smalling. Shot was poor. Former Liverpool man, of course. Here's Barini. Larson. This is moving it back in. And another goal kick. Well, Wayne Rooney, 30 goals for the season he was set. He's certainly not going to reach that, but the goals he has scored have been absolute belters. That one against Everton comes to mind. A great turn to form here for Manchester United. They can win here today, and they'll keep them on par with Manchester City. I think they'd be ahead on goal difference as well. Milila has put it way over. Sunderland being a bit wasteful right now. And I think if David De Gea had got to that, it would have been a stunning save. It looked like he would have wanted to readjust himself. Herrera wonderfully done. Good defending by Jonas Kabul. Lots of experience at Manchester United, and that proved there. Here's Melia. Then Mr. Larson. Sunderland really don't know what to do right now. They're just hard to get around. The odd thing is Manchester United don't even have to get the ball because Sunderland aren't really doing a lot with it. There's a slip there. You just need to be aware of any counter-attack Sunderland could provide here, but they seem to be going mostly backwards. It's the kind of thing Louis van Gaal has been criticised about. So Sunderland are doing the same thing. Seems to be no forward prowess from Sunderland actually. Maliva, just as I say that, it's going to be Len with the cross. Oh, it almost fell to Barini, and Len puts it back in, but the referee blew the whistle anyway, probably for an infringement. Well, next for Sunderland is another Manchester club, and it's going to be Manchester City. A tough couple of home games they've got here. They're already one down at United, and we've got Manchester City next, table-topping Manchester City. With the acquisition of Pep Guardiola, they're being talked about off the pitch more than on it. Neva. Smollett. Lind. And he's trying to get there. Reed needs to clear the ball. Rooney was lurking there. No real purpose to Sunderland's play at the moment. Liver. And on hold. It's a good pass. I don't think it's what he intended. Then. And cleared away. Well, next up for Manchester City, or Manchester United rather, it's going to be Stoke City and Old Trafford. And you have to feel that the measure of revenge is being planned after Steve Sidwell's absolute rocket launcher beat De Gea from so far out. Speaking of which, Mata tried a shot there. Lever. Out runs Valera. Not Schneiderlin. Fantastic tackle from Morgan Schneiderlin. Just the ball out for a centre of the throw. Valera. Herrera. Oh, beautiful pass to Memphis. And here comes Memphis Depay. Surely. Oh, great save from Telemon though. A bit of last ditch defending from Sunderland. Oh, Memphis, that's wonderful. It's deflected out for a corner. Memphis is playing beautifully recently. It's proving his worth now. I'm not sure the Sunderland player knew much about it, but he'll certainly take it. Corner from Memphis. There's a foul in the box. The referee gives a penalty. The referee's giving a penalty against Sunderland. I think that might be for a foul in the box. Let's just take a quick look at what the penalty was given for here. I think it was for a foul. Let's just readjust the camera here. Here we go. Well, it's kind of half and half really. I think this turns into a handball, which it does. Mata goes down. It's probably half handball and half foul anyway, so I think either way, it probably would have been given. So for Wayne Rooney to step up then, and it would put him even closer to a couple of records he's been chasing this season. Here he comes. Convincingly beaten. Wayne Rooney makes it 2-0. And, well, looks like being a stroll for United this afternoon. And looks like they're going to go back to the top of the Barclays Premier League, at least for the moment. Wayne Rooney, convincing penalty. Pantilimon nowhere near it. And Wayne Rooney, well, he keeps this up, there could be a new Premier League top goal scorer and a new Manchester United top goal scorer before too long. I don't think it's going to withstand the season the way he's playing at the moment. 9 goals for the league. And him with the top scorer last season. Doesn't know that it's going to be the case this one. The top score for Manchester United in the league, that is. I think either Djokovic or... No, I think it might have been Djokovic who scored most goals in the league last. Or was it actually one of the Chelsea players? Memphis off the post. Rudy, good save from Bentilabon. And I think it was Herrera actually. Well, Memphis' shot was hit at such a low pace and it still bounced off the post. Great positioning and recovery from Bentilabon to save the shot from Herrera. And Memphis will take the resulting corner. But Smalling got pushed. Great looking ball. Here's Len. A lot of space, but not a lot of support. And puts it in anyway. It's going to be gathered up by David De Gea. The cool, calm and collected David De Gea. And that's the end of the first half. It's been a convincing Manchester United performance, really. Wayne Rooney has made this all his own, to be honest. 2 goals and nearing get another Manchester United hat-trick. And you have to wonder if he's going to get it in the second half. Manchester United in cruise control here. They lead by 2 goals to 0 at the Sunderland line. Look at the second half at Old Trafford. Well, the Sunderland line, my apologies. Well, Manchester United lead in any case by 2 goals to 0, so it probably would be like an Old Trafford match, really. Old Trafford has been a fortress for many years. Probably not recently, though. They did concede against Cardiff and in the FA Cup, and that will go to a replay. But in terms of the Premier League, Manchester United are the best in the league defensively. Strange how football turns out these days. A couple of seasons ago under David Moyes, Manchester United were probably considered the worst from defensive Premier League team, and that was with the likes of the Vidic and Rio Ferdinand. Without them, 2 seasons later, and is that a bad pass by Yedney? Referee says no. Looks like a bad pass to me. Probably should be a Sunderland penalty. Yeah, with the likes of Vidic and Ferdinand a couple of seasons ago, Manchester United were probably among the worst in the Barclays Premier League defensively. Without them, 2 seasons later, they're the best. It's a funny old world, isn't it? Luckily with a cross. Sunderland starting a bit more brighter. And they probably were throughout the entirety of that first half. Going to be no prowess to their offence whatsoever. And, right here, they've made a couple of chances early on. Arsenal. He's going to fall to Buckley, you know. I think he's going to put it back in against Danny Rose. It's going to be deflected off him. Schneiderlin, it's a poor first touch. Tries to get the ball back without to its legs. Barini covering himself up. Buckley. Oh, slid there from Smalling and Larson could take advantage. It almost seemed like Sunderland are frightened to make a forward chance. And De Gea picks it up. Of course, with that man David De Gea in goal, even if he made a chance, more often than not, he'll save it. Great defended by Chris Smalling. He's been a rock, hasn't he? Jones took a ball. Rodwell. Van Aanholt. Larson. Oh, forward pass to Van Aanholt. Good save. From David De Gea. Once again. At his very best. and cleared out for a goal kick. The substitution for Sunderland. It's going to be Jermaine Defoe for Fabio Barini. And if I remember rightly, I think Defoe might have actually scored against Manchester United in their last encounter. It was such a long time ago. It was the beginning of the season, I think. Like third game in. Well, here he comes. I thought Jermaine Defoe would be playing for Sunderland. But he's definitely made a name for himself over there. And the Galaxy is his main club in America, I believe. All the news surrounding the likes of John Terry heading in that direction. The Americans and the Chinese are building super clubs and former players who really have been, I guess you could say, made redundant. And John Terry looks to be maybe one of them. He has indicated that he wants to stay, however. And if you're Chelsea, in the situation they're in, you don't want to lose John Terry, as well as probably the second best manager in the world in Jose Mourinho. The best being obviously Sir Alex Ferguson, although that could be disputed, I guess. Lee Cattermole's going to come on for Sunderland here. I think that might be for Rodwell. It is. And then with a cross. Oh, and Smalling. And this is the last thing Manchester United need right now. That is a crunching tackle by Jermaine Defoe. He's lucky not to see a card. Chris Smalling has gone down, and Paddy McNair will be coming on for him. Well, United have already lost Phil Jones, Wayne Rooney twice, and Farrell Delaney to injury, but Chris Smalling, if that is as bad as it looks, then United could be in a spot of trouble now, because Chris Smalling has been a rock in defence all season for them. Oh, Mata, wonderfully played. Juan Mata into Rooney with his head, who is offside, and it wouldn't have counted anyway. Well, Mata was great in the build-up play here. Rooney's a mile offside, but can't blame Mata for wanting to try that. He had neither the good header, if not a fantastic one. Larson. Nice Larson going down to Lens here. I guess we're going to find out. Cleared by McNair. Well, Paddy McNair is no slouch. That's to be expected. As Adam Johnson will be coming on for Will Buckley in a Sunderland substitution. And, well, I have to say the Sunderland player, I think, was Jermaine Defoe. Lucky not to see a card, really. He kind of lunged at Chris Smalling. And made matters worse for United. Smalling was injured, so injustice really for United, but they'll continue and they'll play on. They do have a 2-0 lead to defend. But losing Chris Smalling might prove a problem. And De Gea's giving that one up again. These aren't bad passes by United, it seems. Well, at least the referee's not calling them bad passes. Oliver, Reed. Well, Sunderland have come out with a bit more purpose in the second half, but still nothing really to show for it. They were very wasteful in the first. Larson, Defoe, Adam Johnson, cross in, Malia. Oh, it's off the post. It's off the bar of Paddy McNair. It could have so easily been an own goal. Bizarre. Oh, Herrera, not a comfortable header. He's just to punt it away. And Manchester United almost conceding a bizarre own goal from Paddy McNair. Off the bar. And he clears it, but only as far as Malia for Sunderland. Oh, that came out faster than McNair, but Defoe was wide. Well, definitely a lot more bounce in Sunderland's step as the second half has progressed. Is the gap too big already? Here's Mata. Herrera's calling for it. Mata's going to keep it. Mata's going to stumble in the box. And Pantilimon is going to get there. That was a great touch by, I think it might have been Mata. Oh, but Schneiderlin of all people could save from the goalkeeper, and it's out for a corner. Manchester United returning with some bounce at the right. Morgan Schneiderlin here, what a shot. Great saves from Pantilimon since he conceded the penalty. 15 minutes to go. Memphis with the corner. Pantilimon comes out. The net is gaping. Lenz has to get it out, and he does. Headed forward by Herrera, picked up by Memphis. Wayne Rooney is a mile offside. Memphis goes alone anyway. And Pantilimon saves again. He's doing well, isn't he? Memphis with the corner again. Tactical ball, who lays it out. Now can Sunderland make a break here with Larson? The answer is no. Larson, what kind of ball is that? Mata. Manchester United gifted the ball by Larson to a degree, I guess. Van Arnold. It's been a cruise control game for United, but Sunderland have certainly made it easier for them. Although they have come out with a bit of purpose in the second half, like we said. Mila. Picked up by Mata. Cleared by Lenz. Catamol to Larson. Catamol to now Defoe. I don't know what Defoe was doing there. Oh, Yednev. Almost a mistake by Yednev, but De Gea right on the call again. And another clean sheet for the ever impressive David De Gea seems looming right now. He hasn't had to really work for it, but he stayed where he can. Reed. Now hold to Reed. Manchester United, everyone is behind the ball. We'll protect this clean sheet. Reed fires over the bar. And Sunderland's problem all afternoon. Larson to Reed. And on Holt. Lucius McNair, I think. Defoe to Reed. David De Gea is there. And Schneiderlin gets a bouncing ball. And Valera is cleared by Defoe out for a goal kick. Well, the Sunderland fans really don't know what to make of their team this afternoon. Wasteful with the chances and not doing much else with the ball either. It's been a stroll for United to a degree. But the loss of Chris Smalling will certainly hurt them in the future. They'll be certainly hoping that it's not as serious as it looked. Pretty bad from where I was sitting. Jones to Catamol. Three added minutes, but surely Manchester United can't drop it from here. Jones with the cross, and the referee is penalising Larson, it seems, and it's for offside. That'll be why. De Gea with the goal kick. All the way to the other side of the pitch, picked up by Catamol. Really doesn't even have to chase it down because he knows Sunderland really won't do much with the ball anyway. Even in those moments, United have been alert enough to keep them out. Schneiderlin. Mata. Oh, you can see what Mata was trying to do there. Pantilimon was able to pick it up. It's been a stroll day for United, really. No real problems posed by Sunderland in this game. Probably what you'd expect from a team towards the bottom. And it's a great recovery after the draw at Cardiff, which was a shock. Barclays Premier League table is still on for United, and that man is edging ever closer to being top of the tree in 2 scoring records of his own. He really adds another 2 to his total to that. Well, Pantilimon had a pretty good second half and he kept United out, but it wasn't really enough as Wayne Rooney did all the damage in the first half. Sunderland, no real threat here. United having a stroll, but the worrying fact is that Chris Smalling went off on a stretcher. Sunderland 2, and oh, no, my apologies. Sunderland 0, Manchester United 2. No concurring matches today. And as the table is as you would expect, Manchester United's superior goal difference puts them back on top. Liverpool have a game in hand over both Manchester clubs, but I think even on that result, if Liverpool were to win that game in hand, I think the table wouldn't change almost at all. It could do if Liverpool beat their next opponents by about 5 goals to 0 to go up into second, but Manchester United's goal difference, look at that, 32 difference at the moment. Chelsea's slump falls now down to 4th, with Arsenal trailing behind them at 5th. Looks like a good recovery from Arsenal there, and looks good news. They've had a bit of an up and down season themselves. Spurs 6th, Everton 7th, Stoke City 8th, Aston Villa 9th, and that'll please Merse YT 13, Sunderland in 10th, completing that top 10 spots. Crystal Palace have now dropped into the relegation zone. This has had a change. Swansea City and Norwich, no change at the bottom, however.